But you know what I do want to do? I want to introduce the game. Hedge Maze, thank you for resubscribing. Reverend Gumby, good to see ya. I'm sorry that Justin took over my Twitter yesterday. For one tweet. He didn't take over all of my Twitter. Whatever. It's better than what's happening over on Twitter anyway these days. Why do I keep talking? It's Kuso time. Crappy, take us over. Show us the game. Show us your love. Show us Miami, that thing. I was gonna say Miami Heat, but I'm pretty sure that's like a basketball team. You know what? No! No! We don't have time for basketball. You know what we got time for? We've got time for our GM. Please welcome on in the Trash Goblin, Liz Star. Liz Star. Oh. Liz Star is here. Gonna talk to us. Heck yeah. Liz Star. Liz Star. Oh my gosh. I hope Liz Star is showing up. Liz, where are you? Liz Star. Oh my gosh, Liz. How am I supposed to do Kusog7ande if I don't even have my own personal goblin? Goblins of America unite. Or untie. I don't remember what we were doing. Liz Star, where are you? Oh, DBX Lord, thank you for gifting a sub. Karo Z definitely deserves that. And you deserve to be DBX Lord. The Lord of the channel? Congratulations, you're Lord of the channel for the day. Yeah. Liz Star, where are you? Liz. I can't believe Liz refuses to join the stream. Can y'all believe that? Liz hates me now. It's so sad. I can't believe Liz would hate me.
Hi.
Liz.
I hate you.
No, you don't.
Hey.
You're my goblin.
Mer. Hi, friends.
Hello. Oh, Liz.
Hello.
I want you to know, I read this story. Whoa. There's a YouTuber who I love right now. His name is Cody Co, and he did a video recently about confessions on Reddit. I think it was r/confessions. Yeah. And one of the confessions was somebody saying, when I'm home alone, sometimes I like to act like a goblin. And like in order to de-stress, and he goes around his house and has a bag and like sees things and collects trinkets, which might just be like silverware or what other stuff, just takes stuff and puts them in his bag and runs around. And the YouTuber was having such a fun time with that. He's like, he started jumping around in his room being like, I'll be having these.
It's fun to go goblin mode.
Oh my gosh, yeah, I love it. Cody Co, in the latest video, yeah, it was hilarious the way that he acted about goblins. It was so good. I also don't think he understood what a goblin completely was, but it was really good anyway. Anyways, sorry, Liz.
The goblins are so varied, they can do whatever. Hi.
Yeah.
No, it's all good.
Yeah, I'm still waking up, I guess. And I needed you to hear about how goblins are spreading across the internet still.
There was a video on Polygon about goblins too, and I got sent that a bunch of times.
Oh, really? Okay, I'll have to send you the video that I watched. And like,
sure.
While
I mean, anytime there's like a goblin thing, people will be like, "Hey, Liz, this has been sent to you a bunch already, but here you go," and I never complain.
Yeah, but guess what? The one that I want to send to you, you haven't seen, so that's even going to be better.
I have not seen.
Oh, you will love it. Okay, well, Liz Star, do we have goblins for your game today?
There are no goblins in this game, as far as I'm aware. There are. This is a very special game. All right, I think I have a bit of an energy as a GM of giving out really nice games. Like I'm very I give softballs compared to some of the others.
You have given a few
today
softballs.
I had a few games shut down. I've given softballs, and today I got shut down, and I was like, okay, I'm pulling out one of my nukes. So we got a nuke today.
Yeah.
This game is widely considered to be the worst game on the Sega Saturn.
Yeah.
The worst game on a console that has like 800 games on it.
Yeah.
We are going to be playing Death Crimson for the Sega Saturn.
That's right. We're going to the worst. Worse than Mr. Bones. Mr. Bones is not a bad game, chat. It kind of is, but it's also amazing. But yeah, we've got Death Crimson, and I don't understand what's happening on the screen, and at this point, I'm too afraid to ask. Okay? Gotta be honest. It's pretty scary.
That image genuinely looks like AI-generated art.
Oh my gosh. You know what?
It looks like you told like AI. You told an AI, computer robot made by Giger, and it was like, here you go.
Yeah, you're right. I love the whole AI art thing. I know that some people have been like, oh no, AI is gonna take over. I don't think that's the case. Like, maybe for stock image stuff, that might be something that happens, but I think that artists are still gonna have like a huge value. Do you do art, Liz?
I do art.
Ah, you do art.
Yeah, I do. Can you guess? Can you guess what I draw? Mostly what I draw.
Goblins.
It is goblins.
Oh, I knew it! Oh my gosh, I love goblins. That makes me so happy. But yeah, when it comes to art, I think that like there's still so much value for art made by individual people. I know people, like certain artists and communities become so popular that even if their art isn't like objectively the best art out there, people are still like, I got art by this person and I love it. And like there's still a lot in communities online of people supporting individual artists. It's not going to go away at all.
My main problem with AI generated art is a lot of the sites and programs that do it by taking from artists. If it's that, then I feel a little uncomfy about it, but some cool stuff can be made from it.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of in the middle where I'm like, it could be bad, but it could be good.
Yeah, I can understand that. If there are programs that like are straight up plagiarizing, then that's something that they need to deal with.
And I have seen that, like I've seen someone like post their AI generated art and then an artist being like, this looks exactly like something I made like a while ago, something like that. And that's unfortunate.
Well, I think that's part of the part of the work for making like AI actually do something creative. Okay. Honestly, computers are really good at copying and following set instructions. Creativity is not what a computer does.
We should change the subject to a good video game.
Okay.
Which is unfortunate because it has to be this video game.
This video game might be a good video game. It is a game.
It is considered the worst game on the Saturn.
Oh,
and
whatever.
In my eyes, it's probably the worst one I played, but it is also very beloved and it has a big cult following. Especially over in Japan. This is a Japanese-only game. But it's celebrated for so bad it's good quality. So
I love it.
I consider it a nuke, but even my nukes are, like positive, nice. A lot of people really enjoy them kind of stuff.
In essence, your nukes are, yes, they're bad, but like a legendary type of bad rather than just nobody is going to want to play this because it is pure depression now.
Yeah, I'm not about to give off. I don't know what's the most. I'm not about to give out
Pink
like
jelly.
Sure. My immediate thought was Wizard of Oz for SNES for some reason, but I know a lot of people who like that game.
Yes.
Not me.
I like that chat essentially is already saying like, wow, we haven't even started the game and we're off topic. Welcome to
That's us.
It's Saturday, everybody. Come on. How are you going to expect me to focus on anything?
Death Crimson.
Saturday's basically a holiday that comes once a week. Oh, I like this music. This is not what I expected.
Ooh, I think.
I'm probably going to have to do a little recapturing during this, so don't worry too much. If I do, chat, okay, if I do, then calm your butt. I'm not sure what's happening on Ritz Blues' screen, but it's kind of scary. Ooh, it's like urban exploration. Haha. Oh my gosh. I don't remember what that instrument is called. It's the thing that you slap, it goes. Okay. So you're telling them don't play stage 2 until they get there. Good.
Yeah.
Because
I somehow deleted this game from my computer. I don't know why I would have done that, but I got it off of my actual Sega Saturn.
yeah.
And put it on here, which also means I think they got the save file because I've gotten to stage 2. I'm pretty sure I've beaten stage 2 once, but I lost that battery save.
Okay.
But yeah, they will not be able to play stage 2 until they beat it. Obviously, that makes sense.
Well, we are about ready to start the countdown. So everybody, I need you to get your best shooter emotes if they have guns. What else shows up? Guns.
Zombies, bats.
Oh, there are some bad emotes out there. I know it.
Monsters. Nonsensical Japanese ephemera.
Yokai.
A whole bunch of
okay,
stuff.
Cool. So as soon as I see movement in stage 1, I will start a timer, and then I will go ahead and get everything recaptured because it looks hideous. Hey, thank you for the raid stream, Hapman, as well as the subs there. And here we go. We've got zombies. Spam your emotes. I want to see more of them, everybody. Come on. Good old... Oh. So one thing that should be noted is that during setup today, the players noted that they got game over during control setup and testing.
Yep.
So this could be maybe not the best.
You can see their health in the bottom in the kind of black crystal, which can turn red. I don't know why it kind of swaps between them.
Black, red. They're okay. They're not that similar, but does it change red when you're almost dead? Red dead?
I think it switches to black when you take a hit and then kind of fades back to red and kind of like pulses a little bit. I'm not 100% sure.
What is this music?
It's good. It's very good music.
Okay, you say good.
Yeah?
Okay, there, we've got a game over. We've got two game overs.
2 game overs?
Oh, no.
I'm allowing them to use Turbo.
Yes.
I did not play this game with Turbo. Honestly, I think Turbo might make it harder.
I told him map both because like I didn't want to say that Turbo can make things worse in some cases, but I think this might be one of those cases. So this is normally a light gun game, right?
Yes. This can be used with a light gun or without. I'm not surprised none of these people own a Sega Saturn light gun.
Why is there accordion music?
Well, I'm pretty sure this takes place in where does this take place? Limburg. And there's definitely got to be someone playing the accordion.
I mean,
in
if it's
Lindbergh.
not the U.S., somebody's probably playing the accordion, like, within hearing range. That's just true.
Especially in Europe. Everyone plays the accordion in Europe.
Yeah, let's just say we have a severe lack of accordions here in the U.S., and I'm going to go
I
ahead
agree.
My grandmother wanted me to learn how to play the accordion, okay?
Did you not want to learn how to play
I
the accordion?
sort of did, but when she gave it to me, I was so small I could barely lift the thing, so I didn't really learn. And then, like a little bit before she died, she like chewed me out for not learning the accordion. And now, she's like, it's sitting in your uncle's storage, and you were supposed to learn how to play it. And I'm like, I'm sorry, it was so heavy. It was so heavy. And then she passed away, and I think that one day I need to go and avenge her via playing the accordion, I guess.
If that accordion is just sitting in storage, like...
Let it free! Let the accordion free!
I'll take it. I'll take it off your hand.
No, don't give it to Liz. Give it to me.
I want an accordion.
I want
I've always wanted to play accordion. My art teacher in elementary school played the accordion in art class.
It's
during
cool.
musical stuff. I loved the accordion. I was so good. That was a fun class. We watched we watched him play the accordion, and we watched what's it called? Wallace and Gromit. That was a good art class.
Yeah, Wallace and Gromit's classic. So, question. I don't really know what's happening other than people are getting game over sometimes.
Yeah.
What is happening? What's everything on the HUD? I see bullets on the left.
Okay.
There's a 1, and then there are spinning crystals, and then there's a charge gauge, and then a gun.
I'm not 100% sure what the 1 is. So the way this works is you can press A to shoot, Y to reload. You have your spinning crystals or your health, and then you also have a gauge of like number of enemies you've killed in a row without missing a shot.
Oh.
And I'm pretty sure that like ups your score and stuff.
Essentia just typed in match 1. Do we really have a whole hour of this? And oh, yes.
Oh, that's not a good sign.
No, it's a perfect sign. Oh, no.
We're not even here for 5 minutes.
Yeah, Radama Ford says it might be the number of continues. I would guess that probably is lives/continues, whatever.
Probably. You might be able to get more lives by killing things in a good way.
I have a feeling we're going to have all of the players typing in chat on occasion because this is not the best game in the world. In fact, I would hesitate to say this is good at all.
This it's very it's like that perfect kind of kusoge, right? Like when especially when like Japanese people talk about kusoge, this is what they're talking about.
Yeah, it's like, well, I mean, there are a few different things that you would talk about. One would be like super weird games, which Japan has a lot of, and then others are just really bad. And generally, like, yeah, they did have some games developed in Japan that were really bad. They also said anything coming from the West was kusoge, which in that era, I would agree.
Yeah, that's a lot of what's coming from the West.
Yeah, basically, if it's the 80s and it's being made not by people in Japan, it's probably not going to be the best game ever. There were a few. There's some great...
Atari?
Well, I mean, on the Atari, of course. Like, Atari was not as big, I think.
Yeah. No, it wasn't.
Over in Japan, yeah.
Nor the ColecoVision.
Yeah.
The ColecoVision actually never got released in Japan. It's a fun story. They were supposed to release the ColecoVision over in Japan, and Sega had the official rights to release it over there. And then the ColecoVision basically died, so they stopped that plan. And then, like 3 months later, Sega released their own console called the SG-1000, which is exactly a ColecoVision in every single conceivable way, except for the clock speed.
Well, that's fun. By the way, chat is like correcting me with all of the good games that were made in the West. Okay, let me just say, if it was made in the West and it was on the NES, then it probably wasn't good. It's not 100% true, but yeah. If it was for the Atari, then it was probably really bad as well. I gotta be honest.
Can't be super broad with these kinds of things.
Yeah. Like you can. There's an exception to every rule. There are probably 50 exceptions to every rule when it comes to defining what is good or bad. I've actually had people recently, which I agree and disagree with them, arguing with me that it's helpful or not helpful to eat. Like they said, it's not helpful to even call something bad per se. I do think that there are some things that are definitely objectively bad. This game, I would say, is objectively bad. Especially if you're not using a light gun. What madness is this? But that doesn't mean that it's unfun.
Who hurt me? The players did. They shut down multiple of my games. And I was like, I was going to give you something fun.
Liz, you specifically went into the match chat and said, I'm probably not going to be able to get anything anything other than a nuke out, so let's just go ahead and have you veto the stuff that I want you to play.
That was it, because Starman watches my stream and Ritz Blues is Ritz Blues.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. This is being a lot of fun, though, and Ascension's like, I have a feeling I'm not going to really improve at this game over an hour. I'm not sure about that.
I don't think so either. Like, you can, and Ascension's good at video games. She can pull it out.
Yeah, but I'm just trying to think. The last, any type of shooter she may have played was probably Half-Life 1. It's been a long time.
This isn't even comparable in any way to, a Half-Life. This is like a, This is like one of those games you'd play in the arcade.
Yeah, it's like that, except that this is much worse to control.
Oh my god!
Because you don't actually have a light gun.
It's pretty rough.
Honestly, I think that if you were playing this on emulator, perhaps the most optimal way is if you could enable mouse control rather than controller control. You of course would have to deal with the flashing every time that you click, but there are some emulators that do let you use light gun controls using the mouse, and that could be a decent-ish way to play this. With that said, you didn't even give them that option.
No. Starman is getting really far in this.
By the way, I think Essentia has learned that if you just hold turbo for fire and reload, you essentially just instantly fire and load.
Just turn into a machine gun.
Yeah.
That is good, but it also means you can accidentally hit civilians very easily.
Yeah. So the one thing with Kusog7ande, we have decided for this year, and I believe for years in the future, everybody is allowed to use turbo by default. You do not have to request it. Oh no, she killed the civilian! Haha, that's okay, the civilian's ugly.
Right here. I love that troll. That troll is so mean.
It does look like you might be able to collect extra credits, though, because Essentia was down to 0 and managed to go up to 1. Interesting. Yeah, someone's like, mashing doesn't help if the game is borked.
Oh.
But yeah, this is something that I feel like all of the players are gonna... all of the players are gonna be complaining a lot in Discord.
This is why I don't like giving out mean games.
Oh, come on, it's got accordion. It can't be mean if it has accordion.
It can't be that bad.
Yeah, like... However, the audio does occasionally break in the game, and it partly sounds like it's an emulator thing, but it could just be that this game is really bad.
This is just how it is, honestly.
Oh no!
I played this game on my actual Saturn. I played this game on my Saturn in the GDQ practice room.
Oh no!
By and they're like, Liz, what are you playing?
Now, somebody is saying, wait, this game is bad? There's actually a Dreamcast version of this game that is probably better.
There's a sequel to this game, and I haven't played it, but I really need to.
I did, when looking up information about this game earlier, yeah, I saw that there is a sequel, but, like, I don't know if the sequel's any good. It's probably more playable.
Yeah, it's probably more playable, which makes it more boring. I haven't heard anything about it, which isn't a good sign.
Yeah.
Yeah, yes, the character does say Kuso when he takes damage. Oh, the character's name, by the way, the story of this game, the protagonist's name is Combat Ichizen.
Yeah, your name is literally Combat.
And he is, in fact, in the Marumara army. I guess if your name is Combat, where else would you be?
The Marumara army? Say that 10 times fat.
Marumara
10
army.
times fat.
And it's me.
It's me. Yeah. Oh, apparently, somebody said that the character is also in Mugen, which I believe is what they use for Salty Bet.
Oh, that's amazing. I didn't know that.
That's fun.
Ecola's still around, by the way, which is really impressive for a company that's best well known for making the worst game on a console that no one owned.
What game? What console?
This game, this console.
I feel like you played it.
I mean, I've played it, but if me being the person to play something isn't a good sign of anything.
Oh my gosh, Starman is putting in Discord. I have hit that random pop-up hostage every single time. Yeah, I think that's gonna happen to a lot of people. Like, the players do not have a whole lot of hope that they're gonna make like any progress here. Essentially, it's like,
I have beaten this level. They can do it.
How long is the level?
It's like 5 minutes.
By the way, with this match, I believe only one person is going to get eliminated, because it's about 14 and 15 points.
This is going to be so difficult for me to determine. Oh my god, this was such a mistake. Okay, it's going to be so difficult. Yeah, how am I tracking progress in this mess? I'll do my best. I think a general good way to determine progress, it's like I might have to just go back and rewatch all of the footage, would be looking at the score. Yeah, the score gives a general idea of how far they've been. Yes, Trin, this is in fact the same company that made Melty Blood.
So, yeah, the thing is, like, Essentia has noted that, like, using turbo occasionally it just doesn't seem to work. I don't think this game was made for you to be firing and reloading as fast as you can with turbo, and that might be, like, part of an issue that she's been stumbling into. I did tell people, like, if they did map turbo, they can go ahead and map non-turbo as well, because that might be a better option. Like, with a game like this, I actually would worry about shooting too fast, especially since hostages pop up and you can kill them. It just feels like in any type of shooter, having bullets fire as fast as possible is a good idea, but I don't think it is for this game. Oh my gosh. Yeah,
It's getting pretty far.
Cole
Starman's
is
done
definitely.
there though.
Oh my gosh, I'm looking at this company's history of games. Yeah, I'm not going to talk about these games while my sister is playing in this match. I feel like that would. Essentia, your children may be watching, and because of that, let me just say, this is probably the only game that they've made, and we'll leave it at that.
They own a company that makes etchy magazines, I think. We'll leave it at that.
Ooh, Etch-a-Sketch.
Or not magazines, stuff.
They make Etch-a-Sketch. That's what this
they make
company makes.
Etch-a-Sketch.
Okay.
Etchy sketch.
No. Stop it. I'm going to bop you.
I'll stop.
I'm going to
Okay.
bop your nose, you little goblin, you. Do you like when people call you a goblin?
I do.
Cool.
It makes me happy.
Well, good. I'm gonna...
Which is very funny because there have been like GDQs where like the host will come up to me and be like, Liz, I have a lot of people calling you a goblin, and I've been ignoring all of them because that seems really mean. And I'm like, no, that's a thing.
Oh, yeah. Like, before your runs,
I
you'd
want
have to be like, host, I am a goblin.
Yeah, I've started
okay.
doing that. It's okay. I'm a goblin. You can let them. But at this point, a lot of people know me too.
Yeah, I'd say
That's I happened at like the start.
Yeah, I love running into you at GDQs because you don't look too goblin-y in person, but you've got a pink hat. I like the hat.
I do have a pink hat.
Yeah.
I stand out.
Yeah, I can spot you from across the everywhere. If you're like within sight, I'm like, oh, there's Liz. I see Liz.
Yes, that is a game that this company made. We can talk about is the Segata Senshiro game. You know Segata Senshiro, right, bro?
No. What is that?
Segata Senshiro was the mascot for the Sega Saturn, essentially, in Japan. He was... I want you to picture, like, a stern Japanese dad who, like, is a superhero and is, like, trying to make people play the Sega Saturn. Yeah, he's Kamen Rider.
Oh! Yeah, I'm finding pictures of him. Don't worry, everybody. I will share some of this. Because some people are as uncultured as I am.
There are amazing commercials as well, where he like beats people up.
Yeah, okay, here's the dude.
And at the end of the Sega Saturn's life, there was a commercial where he protected the Earth to save the Earth so that the Dreamcast could come out. He gave his life to save the Dreamcast.
I feel like
so
maybe there's a
Sega
better...
fans love him.
Sega fans love him because he saved the Sega Saturn? Okay.
Well, he saved the Sega Dreamcast.
Oh!
Yeah, he protects Sega from a missile launched by Sony, yes.
Oh, baby. Well, yeah, we have to love him then. That's like required. Yeah. Oh my gosh, look at this picture that I found. That is the hair that I need in my life. Like, not on my head. I just want, like, somebody with this hair near me at all times.
It's a little poofy.
Well, yeah. It's definitely kind of a pompadour. And I dig it. I like it.
So yeah, this company made a game about him, and would you be surprised it's not that great?
Oh, who would have guessed?
Oh man, I'm going to have a real hard time with this game.
Yeah, let me just tell you, everybody, Justin will not be getting that hairstyle. It's just going to be the reality of the situation. Justin, actually, I'm trying to decide because I'm going to be going to Midwest Fur Fest in about 2 weeks. Wait, right after Thanksgiving. It's like beginning of December. And I'm trying to decide, do I get a haircut or not? Because I've got long hair right now. And I kind of look, oh my gosh, I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna get a haircut or not. I kind of want to, but I'm not sure. Radicoon, yeah, I'm gonna be at MFF. If you are too, I know you're a little Furby too. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, Furby.
Oh, Radicoon.
So if you're gonna be there, I guess I'll see you. And if you're not there, then I won't see you. Oh no, Furby noises in the chat. I don't like that.
Yes, I do love that RBW. Hiroshi Fujioka, the actor for Sagata Senshiro and Kamen Rider, his son plays Kamen Rider's son and the son of Sagata Senshiro in newer commercials.
Yeah.
This is a video
like
game.
this, yeah. I'm just sort of like stunned by this game. Like, the music sounds like it should be maybe Shin Megami Tensei in some aspects every once in a while, like this right here. And then the accordion bops in, and I'm like, ooh, very nice. Yeah, accordion! And then random sax with the accordion. I like it. So I'm looking at the people who worked on this, and most of the people who worked on it only worked on this game. This is their only game.
Yes.
That is so sad. However, not a surprise, because this is not a great game. Yeah, Death Crimson, Death Crimson, Death Crimson. Oh my gosh. How do you do that? How do you have everybody work on it, like, everybody working on a game be new to video game making, and then you're like, okay, they're done. I guess that's it.
Okay, so from what I'm seeing right now, Starman is back to where he was before. Ritz has gotten this far, but Ritz died around this point. Starman has gotten a bit past here, so
okay.
I'm pretty sure the current position is Starman, then Ritz, then I think Essentia, then Pat.
I have no idea.
Essentia and Pat are the ones that will be a little tough for me to figure out.
My gosh, I love chat. You are all really funny. Yeah, the difficult thing about this game isn't that, like, the game's very linear. It's going to take you in the same places. It's just that everything looks the same to me, and I'm just confused.
There are different set pieces which are helping me determine how far they are, and the score is also a thing.
I suppose, yeah. So essentially, the thing is, the whole idea is that you are a doctor and a former mercenary named Combat Etchizin. You've spent 10 years researching what's called KOT syndrome. COT syndrome? I guess.
Yes.
You caught it. A disease that has spread across Europe and transformed countless people into monstrous creatures. Eventually, you learn the connection between this and the Death Crimson, which is a gun that this guy found 10 years ago in some ruins. Wait. And then he decides he wants to go and wield the gun against those infected with the syndrome? Wait a second. I'm confused. If you went and got a gun and it cursed the world, why do you want the gun to kill the people who are cursed by the very same gun that you retrieved? What is this? Sci-fi?
Not good.
Oh, okay. Okay, maybe it's just that when you broke into the ruins let out the curse, and the gun is the only thing that can stop it. I mean, I'm gonna guess that's what it is. Yeah, chat, actually, I'm not gonna see any of you in Chicago next, in a couple weeks, whenever
I'm going
it is.
I'm going to Philly, actually, next, in a couple
Then you
weeks.
won't see me in Chicago.
I will not be seeing you in Chicago.
Yeah.
I'd like to go to Chicago sometime. I have friends in Chicago.
Oh my gosh, the first time that I went there, I also got to go see Second City, and that was amazing. It was such a fun comedy club. Definitely worth visiting if you get the chance. A lot of people who move on to Saturday Night Live, end up taking classes there. It's so fun. I would say, though, that it's better than Saturday Night Live these days. E-Cole. Lie. This is not
so
a good
I'm
game.
looking at scores, right?
Yeah.
The Sega Retro, amazing website, one of the best websites ever.
Okay.
Has a score section where they have the scores that different publications did. Saturn Power UK gave this score a 5 out of 10. Sega Saturn Magazine and JP gave it a 30, and then went back later and gave it a 21.
Wait, they lowered it? They're like, we gave it too high of a score. It's
We
going
gave it too high of a score.
down.
But, and this is what blows me away. So, have you heard of Famitsu?
Yes.
And you know how they have a score of 0 to 40?
Yeah, and that, like, getting in the 30s is usually, like, really good.
Yeah, like, if you get, like, in the 30s, and especially in, like, the mid-30s, that means your game is really good for Famitsu.
Yeah.
They gave this game a score of 33.
How the crap?
I don't know what happened there. Because Famitsu is really, really picky.
Oh, and they love bribes? That might be it, yeah.
33 is a well-rounded number for Famitsu.
Da da da.
Famitsu is actually easy to bribe.
I mean, if that's true, then that would explain a lot. Like, a lot. This is not exactly a great game. With that said, just because it's bad doesn't mean that you have to hate it. Because, like, I feel like this has a little bit of strange charm to it, but it's definitely not good.
It's camp, right? It's got a lot of camp to it.
It's camp and game over. Like, how was Ascension supposed to be able to respond to that? You can't. It's just the guy popped up. It's like Return of Ganon.
I'm pretty sure that puts Essentia in third. It's really hard to tell, but...
Wait, apparently Bad Game Hall of Fame shows that it got a 14 out of 40. That's a little bit of
really?
a lower score. Let me see.
That's quite a lower score.
Let me see if I can find any good information about this. Okay, I need to go ahead and resolve.
Sega Retro doesn't have a link to it, but it says the issue it's in, which is page 1 of Famitsu, 1996, 816.
Okay.
So I don't know if someone wants to find that.
This music. Oh my gosh. Oh.
Sega had the choice for publishing either this game or Guilty Gear, and they went with this. That is one of the most tragic things I've ever read in my life.
Oh, you know what? It's listed on Sega Retro as having a score of 33, but that might not be the Famitsu score, but rather sort of if you extend that up to out of 100. That would make sense if Famitsu essentially is a 33 out of 100. Did someone just call me a Dumbo in chat? How would you dare call me a Dumbo, Trinitronity? I'm so angry.
Sega in the mid-90s was a bit of a Dumbo. They made a lot of very bad decisions.
Yeah.
Around this era.
Yeah.
The Sega Saturn has a very sad history. And as probably the biggest Sega Saturn fan that any of you will ever meet, it makes me very sad.
Ooh.
Yeah, Essentia has definitely gotten further than Pat. So
Yeah, Essentia's
I haven't seen Ritz get to where Starman got
like
to.
Essentia has been doubting a little bit. She had a very good first run and then was like, I just can't get back to where I was during my first attempt at this game, but I think she's starting to get there. Considering that I don't think there's any randomness in this game. Like,
no, none.
That's progress should be doable.
She's getting like she's getting further. And that's the thing with these kinds of things, right? Is you never know where everyone else is. So if you feel like you're constantly slamming your head against somewhere over and over and over again, 2 minutes into the game, you feel like you're doing terribly.
Yes.
But the Patman is slamming his head in to some spot a minute in, over and over.
Whop, 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 whop. Just slamming it in there. Whop, 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 whop. I just want to say whop a whole bunch. It's a fun word. With that said, to remind people, this match, we are currently in the group stage round 3. The players here have either 14 or 15 points, meaning that only the person who takes last is getting eliminated due to this game. This is not exactly the best game in the world. Well, guess what? This is a bad game tournament. Of course we're going to give something that people struggle with.
I have to give games that are legit really bad sometimes, okay? I can't give like kind of fun, quirky arcade games every single time.
Like, yeah, I mean, when you have a bad game tournament, your mileage may vary with any of the games that you get. Some of them are going to be a little more enjoyable. Some of them are going to be Death Crimson for the Saturn, Like, especially against Ritz Blues and Starman. Like, I could have pulled out some of the more... She headshot the hostage. That was great.
Oh.
Well, I mean, he got in front of the, free continue thing, so...
I've noticed a lot of the players are ignoring, the circles. The circles just give points, but they do not hurt you. So, obviously, you want to go for the things that will hurt you first.
Yeah, is there any benefit to getting things that give you points?
Oh, the Batman's making a pretty good push here. You can get points for more credits.
I thought so. Yeah, but do you really want more credits?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, if you're trying to win this tournament, yeah, you want to get those credits. That's something that I usually recommend for people, if a score is popping up and it is not past the year 2000, there's a chance that you might get extra lives based off of score. More modern games, if they do have a score, it's almost always pointless. It's kind of a little infuriating in my opinion, but anything that's arcade style, points really can matter, If there's no harm, if it's not going to cause you to lose your rhythm, go ahead and get a few extra points. See if they do something positive for you,
With this push, I think Patman got pushed into third.
Oh, so as it turns out, the score that Famitsu gave to Death Crimson, 14 out of 40, is the lowest score Famitsu has ever given per RBW, Royal Blue Wizard in chat. So, not only is it a low score, it's the lowest score. This is the lowest scoring Famitsu game ever.
Sad.
No, it's not. It's great. Somebody has to be the lowest, and it's this game. Haha!
Okay, but that was a very good push from Pat. Pat is very solidly in third now. Essentia hasn't gotten to the bridge yet. Starman got there first. Ritz got there second. And Starman has gotten a little past there. Ritz has also gotten a little past there, but not as far as Starman. So, okay. I'm still on board.
Oh, yeah.
I am hyper focusing, trying to make this not a Tubin situation.
Well, I mean, it wouldn't be a Tubin situation. It would be a review the VOD situation, which is also something that, like, if we can avoid, that's usually good. But not a big deal. I love that occasionally we have Anime voice. Just they're like, let's go ahead and talk for no good reason. Like, what are you even saying? They're zombies. You don't need to talk to them. Actually, then again, if I were going around shooting zombies, I'd probably talk to them as well. Never mind, fine.
Would you do like witty one-liners?
Oh my gosh, I would have to. Look,
right?
if I'm living
if
in the
zombie
apocalypse, all of my standards are out the window. I'm going to be making puns again. That is what it would take for me to, like...
Dun, 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 dun. It's time to chew ass. Dun, 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 dun. You just blow away zombies.
Wow. Wow.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. It's okay. Essentia's kids, if you're watching that, then... I'm going to go ahead and say, do not repeat what Liz said, because you're going to get in so much trouble.
Mate, that's not even that bad of a word.
It's in the Bible, yeah.
It's in the Bible.
It's a biblical word, but again... yeah, Liz, it's kind of funny. Like Essentia's family, they're
very different from mine.
Oh, yeah. But I also had, like, one sister who's, like, her kids, when they visited, they, like, I think they said some swear words on occasion or just said, like, Mommy likes to say this word, and they're like, yeah. And, like, the parents weren't embarrassed about it. I'm like, well, okay, you probably shouldn't be saying that, though. And they're like, yeah, we shouldn't. But they knew that they could get away with me.
That's funny.
Yeah. I think follow whatever rules your parents have set up, okay? Chillins. And then you can go say the swear words in private and then giggle to yourself, okay? How about that?
Fritz has a chance to get into first.
To Patman getting another game over, Essentia getting another game over, everybody game over in their hearts. But that's fine.
I think Ritz gets moved into first.
I really don't understand how this character is making their way through this town. Like, where you go? Well, okay, yes, I know with a gun, but where are you going?
Yeah, he's just kind of like moving in very odd ways. Oh my God, Ritz did it!
Ritz is through?
Extremely solidly in first now.
What? Yeah, I don't know if anybody is going to beat Ritz at this point. Like, I gotta be honest, I don't know if anybody else will beat the first stage. Some might. But Ritz Blues is now officially the best Death Crimson player in the world. Officially.
Congratulations, Ritz Blues. You are like one of the 1% who have played this game who have seen level 2.
And you're like part of the 1% of the world that has played this game, so...
Yes.
Actually, I'd be shocked if 1% of the world has played this game.
No, it's definitely like... not even 1% of like the population of Japan.
Maybe 1 in a million.
It sold relatively well because this was the second Saturn game to actually use the Virtua Gun.
Yeah.
So, you know, people who bought Virtua Cop are like, hey, I want to use the Virtua Gun.
Oh yeah. It's like if you
they bought this and
if you make a game for console very, very early on, you might not get a whole lot of sales because not a whole lot of the consoles have sold yet, but pretty much everybody is going to get your game. And the same thing, if there's a peripheral that people get, then pretty much everybody who gets that peripheral, if they have 2 games that they could play, they're going to get both of them. Because they're like, I'm not just going to get this for a single game. Nah, get this also for Death Crimson.
No, they are using the D-pad. The game allows the use of the Virtua Cop Virtua Gun, but we're not doing that. We're doing the no light gun controls. If we were doing the light gun controls, there would be a lot of flashing, and I wouldn't want to give this game out.
I'm not necessarily opposed to that as long as all of the players are fine with it. We did have one of our players saying that light could be like an issue.
Yeah.
Ritz Blues, where are you? Ugh.
Oh my goodness.
I don't like that.
Wait. Where is he? Did he just get into level 3?
Oh, apparently
Oh.
Ritz Blues has discovered that there's 3 stages per world. What? There are multiple worlds?
Is that how that works? Oh. Oh no.
Does Ritz have to start from the beginning then?
Yes. Yes, he does.
I'm telling Ritz Blues, start from level 1. Ha ha! Liz, this is evil.
This is a little evil. I can be a little evil as a treat.
As a treat, yeah. I'm okay with that. You know, everybody, it's good to be, like, just a little evil from time to time, you know. Let your inner rebel out, push something off the table, you know. Something that's not fragile. Ooh. Or drink, Mike.
Oh, I wonder if this is the first Saturn game some of these people have played.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure it's the first Saturn game Starman has played.
I wouldn't be surprised if it's Essentia's first Saturn game as well. Game. Simply put, we were mostly a Nintendo family growing up. I think eventually Essentia did get a PS1, but we did not ever get any of the Sega consoles in our family.
Truly a shame.
I mean, sort of. I do know that I played some... Well, okay, we got the Game Gear. How about that, huh?
That is a thing. I remember your story about your nightmare of Sonic melting.
Oh,
'cause
yeah.
Gear
The
up.
nightmare. It was so scary. Because my parents were like, you know, don't leave it out in the sun because it could damage the console. But my childhood dream, had Sonic on the Game Gear melting from being left on the sun, and he was like all sad and melting down the screen. It was a childhood dream. It was kind of silly, gotta be honest. Melty Sonic, that is something that, I don't know, has Sonic ever melted before? There have been enough Sonic cartoons that he probably has melted. I feel like if you're a cartoon, you've melted.
If you're a cartoon, you have melted.
I mean, whether it be on Who Framed Roger Rabbit, they definitely have the melty stuff in that.
Melty blood.
People are asking if the melty Sonic had hyper-realistic blood.
Hyper-realistic blood coming out of his eyes.
Not in that dream, no. Although I have had some very gruesome dreams, I have pills to help me not have those. But no. Sonic, he wasn't bleeding, he was just melted. I did have... The worst nightmare that I ever had, Liz, was a weird combination between Where the World is Carmen Sandiego and Alone in the Dark. It's hard for me to describe how those two got combined in a dream, but they did, and it was terrifying. Yeah.
I used to, when I woke up, I would tell my dreams to my girlfriend, and she'd ask me to stop doing that.
Hey, Starman, on to level 2.
Oh, Starman. Starman has a chance to get past.
This music is
and
really
get into
crispy.
Good old crispy music.
Like, is it supposed to be like this, where it's like stuttering?
Hold on, let me give it a listen.
because there's a lot of stuttering.
Yeah, no, that sounds accurate.
This sounds accurate, Liz.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There might be some mild like emulation problems. It's Saturn emulation. It's never perfect.
Yeah, that's true. Okay. Yeah, if you didn't know, Liz, you can turn the audio up on the stream that I have on Discord because you won't hear yourself. You will only hear the game.
That would be nice.
Yeah, this music is kind of cool, but it's also very busted. Okay. Yeah, all of the players are really struggling with this game. It's not too much of a surprise.
Starman is back in first.
Very good job there, Starman. Ritz is also back to 1-2. Yeah, those two have definitely learned what is important to do in this game. And honestly, just learning a game like this, I think, would be very frustrating for me because of how easy it is to just lose and lose and lose and lose and lose over and over again. But then, like, all you have to do, you don't have to learn how to play it perfectly. You just have to learn how to basically play it.
You just gotta learn how to survive.
Make your time.
Ha ha ha.
Thank you, cat. Or cats. That's his name, right? I'm pretty sure the villain's name is Cats. Yeah. I don't even remember what the game is, but it's all your base.
That's a Zero Wing. For the Sega Genesis.
I've never played Zero Wing.
It's a good shmup. It's actually a very solid shmup. I gave it like an 8 out of 10. It's not like the best shmup I've played on the Genesis or in general, but it's really good.
But it's okay.
And it has incredible music.
That's good to know. I mean, gotta be better than this music, right? I do like the gospel organ that we're getting every time.
Most things are better than this music. Starman is really booking it through this level. He is handling this level very well. I think this level's a lot easier than the first level, though. He has 5 continues. Wow, Starman.
That's freaking impressive. Like,
How did he do that?
I think it's because of the points. Like, really, just more
You get one good run, you keep going, you keep at it.
Yeah, more important than having one solid attempt is figuring out how to make it so that you can actually conserve your playthroughs, you know, so that you don't have to go back to the beginning over and over again. Extra lives are more important than playing perfectly in this case. It's just actually getting them is important. Essentia is almost at the 10,000 point mark, which I believe will be an extra life. Nope, I lied. I don't know.
Oh. If Starman beats level 2, that'll be wild. Be very proud of him.
By the way, I have a message that I need to send to one specific player for match 2. Catman, you rated me recently and resubbed. I appreciate that. Go over to the Discord, please. They need you. Right now.
Uh-oh.
Right now.
Essentia almost got past where Patman was.
Oh, sweet.
They're very close.
Yeah, I think, did Starman make it to 3? What?
Starman has made it to level 3.
What is this music? I don't like this.
Good.
We've got
I'm very happy the person with the music made it to level 3.
Well, it's like we've got weird pirate music with Casio clap. This is not music. What is this? This does not count. I'm gonna say that right now. Starman, by the way, is gonna be taking the victory in this. I don't think anybody else can beat him. Yeah.
He still has 5 continues.
Oh, this music is so bad.
man. Listen to that break. This is music.
Ow! Everything hurts.
Have you heard the story of the guy who made the music for the Resident Evil basement song?
No.
You know the basement song, though,
Oh,
right?
I know yeah. How can you not know the basement song? It's like a requirement. Yeah.
So, he said that, like, so he was a well-accomplished musician. He had credentials. He made music for a lot of different games, but he was starting to go deaf, and that is why he claimed that that song was bad. However, it turns out all of that was a lie, and he hadn't composed anything for anything.
Yeah, that's about a lie. Like, here's the deal. If you could make music and then you went deaf, you can still make music because you understand the music theory behind it, okay?
Yes.
Guess what? There's a little somebody named Beethoven.
Oh, good old Beethoven.
Beethovs. Yeah.
Yeah, the good old Beethovs.
Actually, I'd like Beetubs. like a bathtub.
Beethoven sounds like a rapper name.
Beetub.
It's his rap name.
Yeah. You can't compare everyone to Beethoven. That seems really unfair. Too bad.
Oh,
Everybody
no.
is now Beethoven. Yeah, that's
right.
right.
His hemorrhaging continues. If he can beat this level, he can restart on level 4. I mean, we only have 6 minutes left, but
Yeah, I'm gonna say that. Yeah, maybe it's unfair to compare a composer to one of the greatest composers of all time. But at the same time, like you said, Liz, he lied.
yeah.
So, I feel like I could still compare him, okay? I'm gonna go ahead and give myself that opportunity. I hate this game. But I love the music and I don't understand it. Did Starman get through?
He did it! He did it! He's at level 4!
Level
the
4!
madman! What an absolute gamer! Oh man! Oh, he gets new mechanics.
Oh, yeah.
He only has one continue. He has to fight the boss. Come on, Starman, you can do it. Beat the boss.
Yeah, I do like that, like, the one that came out on Saturn, I believe, was called Death Crimson OX. And from everything that I saw, that definitely looks a lot better than this game.
You mean Dreamcast?
What did I say?
You said Saturn.
Yeah, Dreamcast.
Oh my god, this music.
By the way, chat, one of the greatest things about accidentally, purposely getting something wrong is how quick everybody is here to correct me. Literally everybody is like, no, let me go ahead and tell you how wrong you are. What if I did it on purpose, huh? How'd you feel about that? Yeah, they'd still correct me. I know. That's how it goes. Oh, this music is magical. You can tell by the harp.
It's so
Starman
beautiful.
is dying a lot, by the way.
Yes.
Yeah.
But you have a different health system in this.
What?
Instead of having your lives and your red health, you apparently have, like, that bar there. I think Starman's going to beat this because the top bar is the boss's health and the bottom bar is his health.
Huh. Hey, apparently Essentia did get a new PB, she said in Discord.
She got to the bridge right before where Pat died. Pat got to the section where he's shooting the enemies on top of the bridge, and she got to the part right before that. So
Yeah,
she almost beat
She
They're very
could.
close.
I think that
She still has a chance for another few pushes, like maybe 2 or 3 attempts.
yeah, honestly, if you don't make it very far in stage 1 because of how difficult it is, you do have enough time to get back into it. You know, never give up until the game is over. With that said,
Absolutely.
I don't think Essentia would feel bad about losing on this game. It's a type of game that she really has never played much of. You know, honestly.
did it!
Oh my gosh!
Starman pulled it off.
By pulled it off, you mean died?
Well, no, he did it. He beat the boss.
Oh, that was the boss. 3 stages and a boss, and then you can get to go to stage 2,
Yep.
which is stage 5 or stage 4. I don't know, whatever. No, we're back to the really crappy music. I hate this. I do not like pirate music in this game. It's so bad.
So
I do
this does
enjoy
mean
the
that he doesn't have his continues. He had like 5 continues.
Yeah, I mean, it's a little bit rough.
Yeah, honestly, Smevel, I'm pretty sure Starman got further than I've ever gotten. I've beaten level 1, definitely, but I have not. I don't think I've beaten level 2.
That's pretty impressive. Like, seriously, this game is very difficult. It's been universally panned by all reviewers, despite our mistake when it came to Famitsu. Famitsu gave it their lowest score that they've ever given a game. It's not good. This is not a good game. Like, at the same time, you can still enjoy playing something that is not good. And,
Yes,
like,
absolutely.
part of me hopes that some of the players enjoy it.
Yeah, I hope Starman at least had some fun as well, because he's doing so well. But I hope everyone else also had at least a little bit of fun with this goofy, campy, terrible mess.
Yeah, this is definitely a mess.
Essentia, you have 30 seconds.
HP
Get past
left.
this section.
Is she gonna do it?
She did it.
She did it? Is that back into
She's
third?
there. Yeah, she's in 3rd now.
What?
Oh my god.
Essentia, right in the very end, managing to make it into 3rd place and stay in the tournament. That is a game over, but it does not matter.
Wild.
What? I need
Oh my god.
Well, this might be something that we do want to review just to make sure that everything is correct, but we may have had a last-minute change in Essentia's push from 4th to 3rd, letting her stay in the tournament. Everybody, that is time. Go ahead and followers can use the Tim emote because I made that available for everybody. Spam me some Tim. And holy cow, that was a lot closer than I think we had expected. Yeah, I don't know. Like, then again, you're watching and you're like, this is going to be a nightmare to track. The Starman definitely took first. Ritz Blues definitely took second.
Yeah.
Essentia appears to have moved into 3rd in the last 30 seconds. So I'm going to go ahead and invite Starman and come and chat. Yeah. With that said, Starman got to the 4th level. Who knows how? Essentia moved into 3rd at the very last section. Ritz Blues took 2nd. Patman, I believe, is eliminated. Again, we may wish to go and review stuff, but it looks like we have a Starman here who did well in this game? What? Starman.
Help.
How?
Help me.
Help you?
Help me.
There is no help. you are better at Death Crimson than literally anybody we know.
There are multiple people in chat who are like, I've never seen anyone beat level 2, let alone level 3.
And
so
the boss.
Congratulations, Star. And the boss.
I will point something out. I somehow got like 1 million credits and somewhere in level 2, and I don't know where that came from.
I don't know where that came from either. I don't know how you suddenly got like 6 credits. But you did it, Starman. You pulled it off.
Like,
did you have fun?
After a while, I got into rhythm, and it was actually kind of fun.
Yeah, we were thinking, like, it really seems like you're enjoying this more than anybody who has ever played this game has enjoyed it. Oh yeah, it appears that there is an obelisk in the level. Ritz Blues went up to 5 credits right there. So the Royal Blue Wizard is pointing out there's an obelisk that if you destroy, you get 5 lives, which is how you managed to make that push, Starman.
I noticed it was spinning. I'm like, can I shoot this? And it blew up, and I didn't realize what it did until like that got noticed.
I love it. Seriously though, like, this was a fantastic watch. You just, Starman, you were in second for a long time because Rift Blues made it to level,
Level 2
level
first,
2 fairly early. But then as soon as you made that push to level 2, you just had such a good stretch of success. It is
you as soon as you beat level 1, you made it all the way through. Ritz got to level 2 like 2 or 3 times. I think this is his 4th time past level 1, and now he's getting through level 3, but you went really hard. You were in first for a time, like you got to like that bridge section first, and then Ritz pushed past you. But you were neck and neck for a while, essentially.
Yeah.
I will point out, I figured out the boss very easily. It was just like, if everything is out of sight, it's out of mind, and I don't have to worry about it.
That
What a weird
seems
box.
to be it. If you can't see it, then you're going to be fine. Also, I want to note, DePatman89 is saying, congrats, Liz. This is the first game that Patman did not enjoy.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, Liz, come on. This is a bad video game tournament. Like, if you're going to love every single game that's given out, you might be in the wrong place here. Or you might be a very broken soul. Once you get a game that you genuinely do not enjoy, you have officially been in Kusog7ande. So there you go, Patman. With that said, Starman, have you ever gotten a game you didn't like?
Honestly, I think I've enjoyed all the games I played, and that just says something about me instead of like the games I played.
What the heck? We need to break you. How are we going to break you, Starman?
I must break you.
Yeah. Well, maybe one of these days we can do that. Doesn't have to be today. It can be another day. Actually, I wondered, have you played many gallery shooters like this before?
Well, kind of. I played Typhoon of the Dead. Does that count?
That kind of counts. Yeah. By the way, House of the Dead 2, today's House of the Dead 2's birthday. So, I guess that's the reason I chose a gallery shooter.
Yay! Maybe it was
Happy birthday,
subconscious.
House of the Dead 2. Maybe, I think all of you would have rather have played that game.
Honestly, I think that I would agree with that. Yeah, so Starman, streaming anything over at your channel lately? Doing anything fun stream-wise?
Mayhaps I will be streaming horror games. Who knows? I don't stream that often anymore. If I'm streaming, it's usually like a race or something. It's just, I haven't had the itch lately.
That's fine. I mean, every once in a while people have that inspiration and some people don't. I haven't been streaming a whole lot lately outside of Kusog7ande and Don't Make Us Bored and the Hotfix Grudge match, but I might actually play my own game on stream today. What? I play video games sometimes? That's unheard of. Lately, anyway. But that's okay. You know, hopefully, you go and enjoy stuff, and when you do come back to do streams, hopefully it's during when you have that pump of inspiration and find something that you really want to play more. Other than that, do you think you're going to play this one a little bit more?
I think I'll keep playing until I game over and then put it away forever.
Okay, that's fair. I'm
fair.
really curious if there's, like, worse music.
Starman, is this the first Saturn game you've ever played?
I think this is the first time game I've gotten in Kusog7ande. I did actually play Mr. Bones for a blind race like a year or two ago.
Okay, that's good. That's really funny because that's the only Saturn game Ritz has played as well.
That's pretty fantastic. I love it.
The only 2 Saturn games worth playing. Incorrect statement. Very wrong.
Well, we'll go ahead and let you go. Liz, I gotta let you go as well. Thank you both so much, and have a great rest of your Saturday. Congratulations again, Starman.
Bye, friends.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you, bro. Later, Liz.
Yeah. Everybody, I'm gonna go ahead and run a quick ad. I gotta stand up and use the restroom, but we will be back with one more Kusog7ande match, and then very possibly Dwarf Fortress. Y'all want some dwarves? Y'all want a fortress? I don't know what you want. But I will run this ad and be right back. See ya!